We are officially starting our biggest Finland adventure. We are driving all the way to the tip top of Finland and we're road tripping there. So right now we are at the Oulu airport and there's nobody here except for us, but this is where we are renting our car. So we have to go find that now.
All right, so we are at the Green Motion car rental desk and there's nobody here, which makes sense because I don't think there's a flight coming in anytime soon. But basically there's nobody here and it just says a number to call. So I think we're just gonna call and hope for the best. I think most car rental companies here are closed because it's Sunday, but they let us book through them, so we'll figure it out.
We think we see the employee coming. We didn't even call him yet.
Yeah, we didn't call.
What are the odds though?
I mean, he knows that somebody's coming at 11:30 for a car. I'm just happy he's here.
Well, we got our car and we are officially off. We are so excited. This is just gonna be such a fun adventure to just be able to go wherever we want, stop at any lake or stream or anything we see pretty, or we can chase the northern lights. Like, there's just so many options. So we're gonna go find our car right now. Walking up and we found our car!
Looks pretty nice. It's a hybrid when we know that gas prices are pretty expensive in pretty much all of Europe, so it's nice. So
Look at it, it's so cute!
So exciting.
Our little car! Well, we are officially in our car. Today we are driving from Oulu to Rovaniemi and we might stop in Kemi and just see what's there.
Yeah, I mean, we just booked our hotel for Rovaniemi this morning at breakfast at our hotel, and we're looking forward to it. Oh, it's going to be a really fun day.
I'm so excited! This is our first time driving ever in Europe. We've only driven on 2 Caribbean islands before, and when I say we, I mean Jacob. So kind of nervous about that.
Very nervous, but we should just get started.
We're going to the top of Finland, baby! And we're off to Kemi!
Let's go!
The roads honestly look very similar here in Finland to the United States. So I think it honestly should be easier than driving in like Turks and Caicos. Those roads were wild. Basically, the only difference between the roads in the United States and in Finland are in the United States you can turn right on red, and in Finland you can't. So I think we'll be good. First roundabout.
Please leave the roundabout at the second exit.
Yeah.
It's just so nice because it's Sunday and I don't think there's like any traffic out here, so that makes it so much better.
Yeah, I'm glad our first day is on a Sunday. I feel like one of the most important things about a road trip is road trip snacks and the music. We've got the Bluetooth hooked up, we're blasting some jams, and we have some leftover pizza from yesterday. We went to this place called Old Lemon. It's like pizza and kebabs, and it is seriously so good. We got like kebab on french fries, like spicy french fries, and it was amazing. And so is this pizza. So if you're ever in Oulu, definitely go there. It's really good. We're like halfway to Kemi now. I don't think there's like a ton to see there during the summer. I was like looking up things to do there and it was like mostly like dog sledding and aurora hunting. So there's a church that we're gonna go to and then maybe walk around the islands because I think it'll be pretty similar to yesterday when we were in Oulu. And there was like a little trail along the island, so we'll see what it has to offer.
Okay, well, we're in Kemi. We just turned off on one of the exits along the way, made our way to, I guess we're just in the middle of the city. There's not really much right here, but other cars were parked along the side of the road, so we just did that, and now we're going to get out and walk around and explore. And then after this, eventually make our way to Rovaniemi. So right before we took off today for this trip, I just looked at Kemi for a little bit, pinned a few places on Google Maps that we might want to go to. The first one being this church, and we just walked up on it, and it looks really cool.
It is seriously stunning. It's stunning. It's like light pink and then it has like these black like outlines and a black roof. This is like my style of church. It is, I'm like taken away at how beautiful it is.
Well, it's Sunday. I wonder if we could go in.
It said it closed at noon on Sunday, so they probably had like an actual service.
Just missed it.
So pretty. It is definitely a bit chillier here, but the first thing that I noticed, this might be kind of weird, but it smells like the air smells so fresh. Oh yeah, and we are officially in Lapland now. Oulu was not in Lapland, but now we're here and it just smells like fresh trees. Oh, it smells so good.
So the church, yes, looks extremely beautiful, and we walked over to this area and it looks like There's a lot of tombstones, and we were looking at the years when people died, and they all looked like they were really young and died around the same time, like World War II. And just looked over here and it translated the sign, and it said they fell for their country. So I guess this is like a World War II memorial. There's so many graves here. We walked down to the water because it was only about 10 minutes, and there's actually quite a few parking spots available right here. We could have just driven right down here, but we figured it's nice to walk since we're just in a car for most of the day anyway. And this water that we're next to is the Bothnian Bay, and if you just go out enough on this water, you'll reach the ocean. This is just so fun to be walking around here and just seeing what's in Kemi.
So fun just like walking on this little boardwalk. This really does feel like a little like coastal town, which is so weird because when I think of Finland, I definitely don't think of the coast, even though there's so much of it here. I guess I'm just used to thinking about like the snow and the winter and everything, but this is so beautiful. The weather is perfect. Everyone's walking around on their bikes. There's so many bars and cafes right on the water. This is such a cute little town. Whee! I definitely don't think you're actually supposed to swing on these, but it's kind of fun.
Is it comfortable too?
It's okay. Oh my
I'm
gosh.
swinging too.
If you like had a few drinks and you were sitting on this, I feel like you'd be like so topsy-turvy. And of course, right on the water, there has to be a sauna. I would have seriously questioned this town if there wasn't a sauna right on the water. And of course, there's a place to jump in. You go from the sauna here and then run on down and hop right in. I want to jump in so bad. Darn it, I'm sad that it's closed because maybe we could have just sauna and then jumped in. And it says like sauna bar and swim, so this would be such a cool spot if it wasn't Sunday. Done with our first stop. Back on the road.
All right, well, Kemi was pretty cool, and now we're headed out to Rovaniemi, and the driving actually to get here was pretty easy. There's just highway, just follow the road signs and you're good. And I'm hoping the same is going to be for this part of the journey.
We are taking the exit to Rovaniemi. We're like going into Finland
Into
now.
Finland, and if we stayed to the left, we would go into Sweden.
Which we are going to go into Sweden after we hit the top of... We're going to go to Sweden after we hit the top of Finland. We're going to go down and then over to Kiruna. So it's not just a Finnish road trip, it's also a Swedish road trip. And maybe if we're feeling crazy, we'll go to Norway too. I feel like the most dangerous thing on Finnish roads are maybe the mooses we've seen.
Mooses?
Moose? What?
Moose?
Meat? Yeah.
Moose.
Are the moose?
Moose.
So whatever. Are the moose, and we've seen so many moose signs, but we haven't seen a moose.
That's disappointing.
Yeah, I want to, but we've been to Finland a lot. We've spent a lot of time above the Arctic Circle, and we have never once seen one, so I don't know if they're more active during the summer than the winter. Hopefully we'll see one though, because that'd be really cool, and hopefully we see some reindeer as well.
We're only about like 10 to 20 minutes outside of Rovaniemi right now, and this whole drive has just been like the leaves are changing colors on the trees. There's been so many rivers, lakes. I don't think there were lakes, maybe rivers, and it's just been so fun to just have a completely different scenery than we usually do. I mean, running a car for the first time in Finland, like we just don't really get to see stuff like this very often.
And speaking of, there is one of the lake rivers, whatever it is, and some beautiful changing leaves. Oh, Finland is just gorgeous.
That was perfect timing.
Yeah, that was perfect timing. Look at that. We are officially in Rovaniemi. Right now we are going to go to the store to get some stuff for dinner, and then maybe we'll go check out the river, or there's like a church here that's pretty too.
Yeah, I mean, we've been to Rovaniemi. This is the third time now, so I feel like we got it all covered. If you want to see a video of Rovaniemi, like,
It's
in
like,
the winter. We have plenty of those.
and it's like one of the very, like when we just started vlogging, so don't
Yeah.
judge us
Oh,
because
yeah.
the Rovaniemi city tour was like 3 years ago.
Yeah. So,
crazy.
I mean, yeah, we'll go to the store and then we'll kind of drive by, and then we do have our like apartment hotel type thing. That's going to be a little bit out of the city, maybe for some
And
northern lights.
Maybe we'll look for some northern lights. Oh, I hope so. I'm obsessed with this tomato soup. Had it when we were in Sariselka, and it's so good. I mean, how could we not? Plus, we got burgers, so it'll taste really good on it. Should we get some tuna to put in there too? We're like obsessed with Finnish mustard and tuna. It's weird, but it tastes good. Rovaniemi is such a cute little town. This is our 3rd time here, and somehow, also, wow, the sun's really bright right now. Somehow we've never seen this church, and I mean, I can see it right now. It looks really pretty. I like that like all of the roofs on the churches, well, the 2 that we've seen today, are like black. It like kind of reminds me of the churches in Iceland.
And now we are headed off to our apartment, and we'll show you a little bit what that's about because we don't actually know ourselves. We just booked it really fast this morning, and should be about a 10-minute drive and we'll be there.
Well, we think we've made it to our hotel apartment area. There's like nobody here, so hopefully somebody's there to check us in. But the cool part is that it's right on the river, which we will show you guys in just a minute after we get checked in. And we're hoping, because we're like kind of outside of the city, that maybe we'll be able to see the northern lights. The sky is bright blue, so there's no clouds. Fingers crossed. Well, we got checked in, and it is actually so stinking cute. It's right behind me here. There's even like a grill, a little playground, some area where we can sit outside. We're right on the river. So cute. Everyone is so trusting here in Finland. There's like no crime, I think. So he literally just left the key in the door for us. And he sent us a message, which we didn't see. But he was like, oh, just left the key in the door. Go right in. It's honestly so big. Oh my gosh, this is like a whole apartment. Wow, we could like literally live here. Oh my gosh, the view. Sorry, the lighting's like going crazy because it's trying to adjust. Oh my gosh, we have like a whole kitchen too. Oh my gosh, this view is crazy. Oh my gosh, I wish we were staying here for more than one night. Wait, this is such a steal. This was only like $80 something a night. I'm guessing it's a lot more expensive like during like the high season of like December. I've been trying to open this door, but I can't get it. Look at this view, and we have our own giant patio. Wow, this is gorgeous. We got this bag at Kmarket 2 years ago, and we've been traveling around the world with it. But now we're gonna replace it with our new Kmarket bag. But this thing has lasted and lasted and lasted. We've been getting groceries in it for literally 2 years. That's crazy.
We stepped outside of our apartment and just walked onto the street, and here's the main part of the river. We have river on both sides of us, so that's pretty cool. There's just a boat just going around out there. This is so much fun, a beautiful view. You can't even really see the city, even though we're so close to it. You just see trees and water. It's great.
Holy crap, they're going everywhere! Oh my gosh.
This is nuts. There was nothing here like 3 seconds ago.
Oh my gosh, they're everywhere, Jacob, they're everywhere.
Yeah, this is insane. This is insane.